In the past few days, ComfyUI and AnimateDiff for Stable Diffusion has been wildly popular because with just a few prompt words, make some minor tweaks, you can generate animations like this. If I explain it to you, it takes about 3 minutes to understand, 5 minutes to make it yourself. ComfyUI revolutionized how we use Stable Diffusion. Lots of people say they look forward to a tutorial. Some also asked me if you need a high-end PC or GPU for this Stable Diffusion. You really don't need a fancy PC, 50 cents is enough. First, in the notes below, find this link. Click it to go to Rundiffusion's site. Why do I like using it? Because they closely follow the latest developments. As soon as anything new comes out, they quickly update it. They install everything you need, so you skip the installation, which is the hardest part. We just need to pick the right web UI and generate images and videos. First, it has Automatic 11:11. Think of Stable Diffusion as a farm. It has many entrances. Automatic 11:11 is the main gate we often go through. ComfyUI made a different interface. The door looks different, but it's another way into Stable Diffusion, kind of like a side door. First, I picked ComfyUI. Click it. Then in software version, click Change. Pick Frontier Release. Click this one. It will install all the nodes for you. I'm using 50 cents per hour now, but if you want to use video to video, I suggest using the 99 cents medium tier because videos takes a long time to generate. You may get impatient with the cheaper one. Videos does take longer to generate. Click Launch. It might take 1 to 3 minutes to launch. When ComfyUI opens, ignore them for now. First click Clear then OK to remove any workflow. The big difference with ComfyUI is if an image is generated by ComfyUI, you can directly drag and drop the image into ComfyUI. It will show the whole workflow for you. The drag and drop function of ComfyUI simplifies the workflow. If you have the workflow, you have everything you need and can make some adjustments to replicate the image or video. Right-click and save it after. Then back in ComfyUI, clear first. Then upload this Spider-Man image. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. You'll see the whole workflow. Let me make an analogy. What is the biggest difference between Automatic 11:11 and ComfyUI? Previously, in Automatic 11:11, it's like going to the farm yourself to pick different fruits. Then you put them in your bag before you can go home and eat them. But ComfyUI packs all the fruits for you, makes a big gift box. You take this gift box, put it in the system, and can start eating. First, let's clear it, then load a text to video big gift box. It's actually a .json file. After uploading, you see the whole workflow. Try Q prompt now. But usually you'll see red stuff first time. Don't worry about all the error messages. Red errors mean something needs changing. I see the checkpoint likely needs changing. I'll change the checkpoint to V12 Rundiffusion. Q prompt again. I still get errors, but the previous node has no red line around the box now. It means the error is elsewhere. The error is in the VAE node. I'll change the VAE to blessed. Q prompt again. It works. First, it turned green here, then follow the lines to find the prompt. Our prompt is here. Masterpiece, best quality, 1.2, close up one girl on a snowy winter day. It should be a close up of a girl on a winter day. The girl should have some movements, we will see. Video size is also here, width and height, 768 by 768 pixels. It should generate square images. So for vertical images, I usually do 512 by 768. You can zoom in and out by using the scroll on your mouse. Once we get here, half the job is done. We, CK Sampler, is processing the images. You will see the green bar growing. There are so many things we can tweak to make the video different. There are steps. How many steps to draw each image? Higher steps means higher quality. Higher steps also means longer generation time. But we don't need that high yet. We are just testing now. If you like something, make steps higher for higher quality images. CFG, explained in my previous videos and my course. Higher CFG means the generated images will look more like your prompt. We can also change sampler, like Euler A. I used to like DPM++, 3Ms DE, etc. You can find them all here. It came out before long. Its whole movement is very smooth, so I saved it at this moment. It's a GIF file, but you can see the whole process is very smooth. Let's change the prompt a little bit, like this flying butterfly on my Twitter now called X. I've already shared the prompts. My name on Twitter is 99AICo. If you have X, please stop by and say hi. My Twitter posts are usually in English and Chinese. Go back to this place, change the prompt a little bit, then click Q prompt again. Just click it, then you can do other things, and you'll see it goes to the green part very soon. That's where you can see its progress. From left to right. When the whole bar turns all green, an animation will appear on the side. Oops, sorry it moved. Everything in ComfyUI can be moved. Okay, it's out. I feel the effect is not as good as I imagined. So what else can we do? For example, I can change the checkpoint, which will give you totally different results. I was using Rundiffusion checkpoint. I prefer MajicMix by Mage. Any of these 3 MajicMix checkpoints give great results. Also, if I want the image to generate faster, I can make the width narrower. For example, my width is 512. Remember to click OK. And the height is 768. What else can I change? The frame rate, how many frames per second. I can make it a bit higher, like 12. Higher frame rate means more frames in 1 second. Okay, now Q prompt again. It looks different again. The character looks better. The transition looks smoother because we used higher frame rate. There are many things I can tweak, like the VAE. I can change it to VAE original. Then Q prompt again. You can see the Q size is 1. The font size is very small, hard to find. If you see a 1 there, it means it's working. If you don't see the green box of Sampler yet, something is wrong. You need to check which box has a problem and fix it. Isn't it beautiful? And the motion is very smooth. I'm using DDIM sampler here. DDIM seems to give great results. My CFG is set to 8.0. This is the simplest workflow to use AnimateDiff. There are many other workflows to play with. Where can I download this workflow? It's also in this video's notes, this one. Right-click to download and save it on your computer. This is me testing different prompts. Still need to be a bit careful. Although our negative prompts filter a lot, when testing, still be cautious. You don't want your kids around when you generate these images and videos. Stable Diffusion is still very random. Sometimes I still generate images that needs to be covered with coconuts. I've shared 3 workflows I tested recently in the video notes. This is text to video. This is open pose workflow. Upload 3 images. It will animate from image 1 to image 2 to image 3. The transition is set with your pose. Open the .json file. Right-click to download. I've made tutorials on Twitter already, so you'll know the basics. In 99 AI course, I'll explain in detail. The third one, video to video, is the most fun. It takes some time, so I won't cover it here. I'll put it in 999 AI course first. Like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll make a tutorial video on how exactly this video to video works. The main goal today is share how ComfyUI works. In summary, you can just drop in a workflow, tweak each parameter, then Q prompt and generate super awesome GIF files that can make videos. Try it out, it's really fun. You can simply change prompt and generate videos. I do believe ComfyUI is the next trend in using Stable Diffusion, and it makes generating images and videos much quicker and easier for everyone.